With 6 saves, one of them being a penalty save, Dean Henderson is Crystal Palace's hero. In this video, we will take a look at some of the actions, and analyze how Dean Henderson made those saves. In this first save, Henderson is very quick to cover the ground and make it across goal to make the save. To make it across goal, Henderson takes 2 crossover steps, and is basically running. Henderson also is very aware of what is happening around the box. He knows that the striker is at the back post ready to header the ball. This comes from scanning before the cross is taken. Since Henderson knows the striker is there, he stops moving as the striker is about to take the shot. This is the reason why he can then make an action against his movement to the right side from our angle. Henderson makes the save using the collapse technique, where he sweeps the diving leg at the side which he is diving towards. This allows him to fall and get to the ground quickly, making the close range save. For this save, I think that Henderson could have tried to catch the ball. The shot is not particularly fast. However, I think Henderson does not want to risk dropping the ball in this situation, as there are many players around him. This is also the reason why he has to parry the ball over the crowd in front of him, towards an area without an opponent, which he is able to do here. For the penalty save, obviously Henderson already knows which way the taker will shoot towards from research done before the match. But you can actually guess the direction very accurately. When the taker sets up and runs towards the ball, his body looks quite closed off, showing that he takes it to the left side. Look at the plant foot, it also will point to the left side. These are some of the tricks that you can use to make the penalty save. In this fourth save, Henderson drops when the winger dribbles closer to the goal. But until the winger cuts inside, he stays central. This is because from wide, Henderson is expecting to deal with the cross. By staying central, it is easier to reposition for the header, and to attack the cross. When the winger enters the box, Henderson shifts to a position middle of the goal relative to the shot, and is bent in his set position. It was important that Henderson does not anticipate and commit to either side too early. Because the defender blocks the middle, the winger can actually aim to either side. If Henderson goes too early, he could get caught out. During the save, Henderson takes the negative step. Since his set after the hop is wide, his right leg here steps inwards before pushing off. This lets him spring upwards to reach the ball. Because the ball is above his head, it does not make sense for Henderson to try and catch it. So, his decision to use a technique where he locks the arm to block the ball is very good. In this save here, Henderson decides to stand his ground instead of coming and closing the angle. This is because the defender is already with the striker, and is blocking off the far post shot. The only place where the striker can shoot is either straight at Henderson, or towards the near post. I like that Henderson stands and faces square on with the ball. He does not flinch or turn his body when the strike is taken. Instead, he is brave and is able to react to get his hands on the ball to parry it away. This save is similar to the previous one. Henderson is unable to close the angle because of the many bodies between him and the ball is too far away from him. So, Henderson does well by standing his ground, keeping his body big so that the goal becomes smaller, and he can make the save, that actually looks quite straightforward as the ball is shot right at him. Overall, I think this is a very good performance from Henderson. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments.